Welcome to 30 minutes of walking with weights today, everyone. I'm using 2 pound weights today. If you want to use something a little bit lighter, you can. I would recommend no more than 3 pounds because we're really working on cardio, super duper light toning. All right, put on some comfortable shoes. If you want to put on some music that you like in the background, please feel free to do that as well. Sometimes that just is what makes the workout fun. Take a breath in and out. So when I used to run, it was the music that always got me through. I'd be going up the hill thinking, I can't do this, I can't do this. And then my favorite song would come on, and I'd be like, yes, I can do this. Okay, so keep the workout fun. And then we're going to take a little backstroke. Okay, making sure the shoulders are warmed up. And then we're going to take those arm circles the other way. And march it out. Give yourself a little space. And we're going to do a little step touch here. You can just do hands at the hips, shoulder rolls, whatever feels good. Yeah, we're getting ready, going right into little cardio intervals here. Okay, so keep your weights handy. I've got mine on a chair. It's just easier than putting on the floor and like trying to bend over and pick them up. But whatever works for you. All right, gonna grab those weights. Yeah, for 1 minute, we're just gonna do a little march here. Still getting the heart rate up. Swing the arms a little bit. Okay, and note there's always choices. So if you want to do this and maybe just hold the weights for every other interval, or do 5 minutes on, 5 minutes off, just do whatever you like. Oh my goodness, it's a gorgeous end of summer day here. Cool nights and warm days are like my dream of perfect weather. Okay, we're getting ready for our next interval. What we're going to do is take a little mini squat and then a tap to the side with a bicep curl. So squat, tap, squat, tap, squat, tap. Okay, and once you get the rhythm of it, start going at a pace that's really going to get your heart rate up. Okay, and don't be shy about using weights. Probably nobody who's watching me is shy about it, but funny story is first job I had in the gym, I did orientations with people, and women were always afraid of the weights. First thing they'd say is, I don't want to bulk up, which was silly because you know what? 2 pounds is not going to bulk anybody up. Bodybuilders wish it was so easy. All right, next interval, we're going to keep that mini squat. We're going to make those movements out wide a little bigger. So, anyhow, real true bodybuilders, they kind of eat, sleep, and live the bodybuilding life. They're eating protein at just the right moments and they're lifting super heavy weight. Okay, so never be afraid that little 1 or 2 or 3 or even 5 pound weights are going to add any bulk. And in fact, when you add muscle mass to your body, it makes you look a lot leaner because muscle just doesn't take up as much room in the body as fat does. All right, we're going to catch our breath here, come back to a little walking interval. Okay, don't let your heart rate come down too much. Okay, so keep that nice steady march. Perfect. All right, next interval coming up, you're going to need just a little bit of room in front of you. Okay, so position yourself. I'm actually trying to do this in a space that's not much bigger than I would have in my own living room, just so that that's fair. You know what? Most of us don't have unlimited space to work out inside. Okay, we're doing the best we can with what we've got. All right, so our next interval is going to be V-step. All right, so right leg's going to lead, and we're going to go out, out, in, out, out, in, in. So kind of a working, just a little rotator cuff in here. Rotate and in, out, in. Requires a little coordination too. Okay, and if it ever trips you up, you can always do whatever you want with the arms. So maybe there's something else that you feel is easier or more doable. You can also do nothing with the arms and just rest hands at the hips for that one. Okay, we've got just about 10 seconds left here. And then we're going to start to go a little bigger with this. Okay, ready? Bigger arms. Out, out, in, out, out, in. So whenever your hands, arms come up over the head, always drives the intensity up. "30 seconds to go. Out, out, in, up, down, down. 15 seconds here. Think we can squeeze one more in and then march. All right, so of course we're going to have to balance that out. Okay, so when we come to our next interval, we're going to let the left foot lead. Okay, left foot and left arm. Even if it's tripping you up, you have a dominant side and a weak side, give it a try. You know, the only way we get better at something is practicing. Okay, we got 20 seconds left. And 10 more seconds. Okay, ready for that V-step. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out, out, in, out, out, in. Rotate and back. Out and in. You could also do palms up here. Okay, so if that feels a little bit better on the shoulders, okay, just maybe try them both and do the one you like more. Out, out, in, out, in. Okay, and with all that coordination, still making sure you're going at a pace, getting your heart rate up. Ten more seconds. Okay, and then we're going to up the intensity again. Just to give you the option of upping the intensity. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. So, if you've been watching the videos, you may have noticed we're kind of doing a 30-minute limit on them now. Okay, there's a couple of reasons for that. One is just time. I do that too, even if it's like my favorite channel. I kind of tend to try to find a workout that's in the 20 to 30-minute range because I don't always have time for more than that. Okay, but the other thing is you don't have to overdo the exercise. So it's important to do enough that makes you feel good. But even if your goal is weight loss, one more rep here, back to the march. So again, even if your goal is weight loss, thinking that you're just going to do more and more cardio, you got to burn the calories, can be counterproductive. Okay, so your body's really super smart. And when you burn a lot of extra calories, the body kind of tries to find ways to get them back. Okay, so you can just make yourself super duper hungry, or you can work yourself to the point of exhaustion. So now you may have expended a lot of calories in your workout, but maybe now you're just going to sit on the couch and watch TV because you don't have the energy to do all the other stuff you were going to get done through the day. So think more of cardio as just your way of feeling good, keeping your heart and lungs strong. All right, here, knee lift, tricep kickback. Mini squeezes. Okay, don't go so fast that you're losing form. Okay, but make sure you are going fast enough that getting your heart rate up. Okay, so back to weight loss as a goal. Just remember your weight truly is mostly about what you're eating. Okay, so you're going to get fit through exercise and you're going to keep your body healthy through it, but you're not necessarily going to lose a ton of weight doing it. Okay, one more on each side, and then we're going to take the knees out wide and squeeze back. Listen, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, so most of the work here is in the back between the shoulder blades, not in the shoulders themselves. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So don't worry about pulling the arms so far back that you're compromising your shoulder joint. Think more about right between the shoulder blades, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 20 seconds to go. Ooh, it's getting tiring. Last 10 seconds. One more on each side. And march and pump. Perfect. All right, so next cardio interval. We'll take around to the back side. Remember, get water if you need it. I'm getting thirsty. Woo, 30 seconds to go. Almost there. Ready? We're going to start off with taps behind and weights pressing to the front. And tap and press. Okay, we're just about halfway through this workout, and it is working. I am only using 2-pound weights, but I am feeling it in my arms. Okay, so helping get the heart rate up, also helping with just a little bit of toning. Okay, we got less than 30 seconds to go. The next interval, we're going to try to make this bigger. Okay, and I think with that, what we're going to do is opposite arm, opposite leg. Okay, because with the arms going up higher, they're just going to get too exhausted. Okay, ready? Press, press, press. 1 minute here. Okay, and if you need to touch the toes behind you, you can. But I would encourage you, try that little challenge with your balance. Little kicks back. Oh yes, this is much better. Opposite arms. Each arm just gets a little mini break in there. 20 seconds to go. Last 5 seconds. Maybe one more on each side. All right. Come back to our march and pump. All right, we're going to come back to working side to side. Okay, this time we're going to eliminate that little mini squat we were doing in the middle the first time around, and we're going to change up the arms. Okay, so 20 seconds coming up. We're going to take toe taps to the side, and we're going to do lateral raises out side to side. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, and make sure that with the arms, this is staying in the shoulder. Okay, so no neck squeezes here. Those do not feel good when you're done with them. Okay, so if the shoulder is getting tired, make the movement smaller. Do not use your neck to try to get the arm up higher. 30 seconds left. Okay, and for next interval, we're going to make this bigger. 10 seconds. Okay, so instead of taps, we're going to do like lifts to the side. And then we're going to see if we can make those arms bigger. Longer, I should say. Okay, shoulders might be getting tired because we just did a round where we're working the same part. So if you need to, just go back to that last round where you had a bend at the elbow. Or if you really need the rest, just place hands at the hips. 30 seconds left. We're almost there. I know the shoulders are getting tired. I know the hips are getting tired. Okay, 10 seconds left. Okay, next interval is a walking interval where you can catch your breath. Last one. March, pump the arms. All right, so next interval, let's come back around to our front side, and we're going to start there with heel digs. "30 seconds left." Okay, and we are going to do opposite arm, opposite leg again. Okay, I think I'm going to grab a sip of water before we start that. Okay, remember when you're at home, please grab water when you need it. All right, we've got heels with like a little mini curl. Okay, and for heel digs, you can go faster. Maybe not hopping because you're carrying weight. Okay, but you could definitely add a little bounce if you want a little more intensity. Okay, and the other option for intensity is to get low. Okay, and none of them are right or wrong. Just think about either what feels good or what you're trying to work on. Okay, are you trying to increase your cardio endurance today? Are you doing this workout because you saw weights and you want to get a little toning with it? If that's the case, dig down a little lower. Okay, and we're going to turn this into a kick with a little lift with that arm. 1 minute here, and then we get that 1 minute to walk and catch our breath. We're getting there, about 3/4 of the way through. Okay, and in this position, I would encourage you to lift no higher than shoulder height here. There's no reason to lift any higher than that. Very few things in the real world that make us do that. All right, one more on each side. And then march and pump the arms. All right, next interval, we've got hamstring curls. Okay, so for our curl, we're going to take opposite arm and just reach back. You've got weight, so you don't have to touch your heel. So I would think more about taking that arm back and just doing a little squeeze in the back shoulder. Okay, 18 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Feet out wide, press back. Okay, so I'm not aiming really for my heel. I'm not even sure where it is, to be perfectly honest. I've got the weight. And I'm just kind of taking the arm back in that general direction and focusing on a little squeeze at the back of the shoulder blade. Okay, so for round 2, what we're going to do is double these. So we're going to do 2 on each side, which is a little better for coordination and balance. So double, right, left, right, left. shoulders really feeling it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Less than 30 seconds. Okay, and of course, walking interval. Less than 10 seconds to go. Okay, last time over here. And then march and pump the arms. All right, we're going to come back around to the front. Okay, we're going to go knee lifts again. Okay, we're going to change up the arms, of course. Okay, so when we do those knee lifts, we're going to take the weights and we're going to see if we can squeeze them together underneath the thigh. Okay, so to do that is going to require that you really lift up that knee as high as you can. Otherwise, you're going to be having to bend over to get there. And that's not what we want. We want to work the core here. Core, a little bit of chest. Okay, let's go. Squeeze, squeeze. Okay, when it comes to the next interval, we're really going to challenge ourselves here with our core and our balance. We're going to do repeaters. Okay, so since we have 1 minute intervals, we're going to do 30 seconds on the right and then 30 seconds on the left. Squeeze, squeeze. Use those lower abs here. 5 seconds left. Right into repeaters on the right. 15 seconds left on this side. I'm feeling it too. 5 seconds here. One more rep on the right. Over to the left. Almost there. Just 15 seconds left. Last one. And march. Okay, pump those arms. So start taking the intensity down. Okay, so this is our last cardio interval. And then we're going to move into just a couple minutes cooling down and stretching. Okay, and if you're one of those people that just likes the high intensity part, go, 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 go. And then you walk away before the cool down and the stretch is done, please stay. It's only like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Okay, and it really helps to bring the heart rate down gradually and make sure you stretch your muscles. Okay, so strength is important, yes. Endurance is important, yes. But flexibility is equally, if not more important. Okay, so I know people who come to the gym who are super strong, but when they lack flexibility, you still risk getting injured. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and reach back. Lace your fingers together, or just reach the hands back, pull down, and look up, even if it's just an inch or two. Okay, we're going to hold our march, still bringing our heart rate down. Stretch your chest and the front of those shoulders. Okay, and then release the arms. Come into a step touch, and we're going to bring our right arm across, pull in near the shoulder. Okay, so we worked a lot of shoulders today, even though we had light weight. I definitely could feel it. And then switch to the other side. Okay, and hold the march right here. Breathe in, breathe out. One more. Inhale, exhale. Nice work. Thank you so much for working out with me today. I will see you in the next video.